everybody, it's Roy from A&S Gear. We're going to look at you call it a remote setup accessory or a fill station accessory. Kind of can do can fill multiple roles. So this is the CP Fill Whip, and it can, like we talked about, do multiple things. So let's say that you are a scenario or a woods ball player or just the kind of player that likes to keep your tank on your back or in a pack, somewhere just not accessible and not on the gun. What you can do is get a fill whip for it, because I know those guys, every time they go to a fill station or they need to fill it up, they are upset or mad that they have to get their bottle out, pull it out of their pack, or take their pack off or whatever, plug their pack over to the station, connect the bottle to the fill station, and then put their pack back on. It can be a hassle for those guys. So with a fill whip like this, what you can do is you get a male and a female quick disconnect fitting. So you're gonna need those two pieces for this particular one. So get the female quick disconnect, put it on here, the male quick disconnect, put it on here. You can attach this end to your bottle, and you can just kind of curl it up and tuck it into where your bottle sits. Now when it comes time to fill your bottle, you just reach around, you undo this, so you have this cable that comes around from the side of you. You connect this end to the fill station, and you fill it up. Not having to move your bottle, not having to do some weird thing where you're turning around trying to hook it up to your bottle. You've got the extension, basically, to fill your bottle. All it is an extender. It's a fill extender. Secondly, what you can do with this is if you have a fill station unit, you're gonna need some sort of hose coming off of your fill station unit to fill bottles, and this can do that job as well. So same thing, you're gonna need those two parts. Attach this to your fill station unit, attach the other end to your tank, turn your fill station unit on, and fill through this into your bottle. It is a Microbore, so it's nice and small. It's not a big clunky hose or anything like that. These are rated up to hold, typically, you know, I don't want to give you false numbers, but usually over 5K in pressure, so that you're not going to run into any issues as far as the line going bad on you or anything like that. But you got to remember, when you're filling bottles from a fill station into your bottle, if you've got a 4,500 PSI bottle, you're filling 4,500 PSI worth of pressure into that bottle, and the line's got to be rated that high at least in order to not have a failure. So be safe when you're, what I'm trying to say here, rest assured knowing that your fill line is made out of material that is going to be safe for you and not cause a problem or cause an injury like that. You can see the ends right here. They have this kind of this protective spring sleeve on it right here. It's wrapped around. That's so they don't want these ends to kink, because this is the part where you're going to be pushing it onto the bottle, taking it off of the bottle. Any extra stress on these ends where they meet up with the fittings is going to cause a failure. So having this spring-like material on here keeps everything in line, keeps it from bending too far and crimping, and also just keeps the fittings from pulling apart on each other. So keeps everything nice and secure and nice and safe. So if you have a fill station unit and want to add some lines to it, or if you have a pack that you're running remote and you want to have an extender to it, check these out. CP Fill Whip Station, Fill Whip for a base station, or just a Fill Whip for your pack. It's available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.